Hello and good afternoon from Wisconsin. We are very excited to be reading with you guys today, and thank you for joining us for Read Across America. And we are going to be reading with you guys today a book called Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. And our classes are going to take turns reading back and forth pages from this Dr. Seuss book. Are you guys ready in Missouri?
Ready?
Yeah! All right, we're ready in Wisconsin too. So here we go. Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That Sam I am. That Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am.
Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I don't like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fork? Not in a box, not with a box, not with a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I would not eat them, Sam. Would you in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not in a car.
You can feel if you want cash. That's what we're going to tell. There you go.
You may like them. You will see. You may like them. And free. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a box. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam.
Let's take the meal again.
Put you on a train? Not on a train, not in a train, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I would not, could not with a box. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Say in the dark. Here in the dark. What you could do in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Could you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain, not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like it, and not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a box. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like them. Anywhere!
You do not like green eggs and ham?
I don't like them, Sam, I am.
Could you hunt the goats? Could you?
Would not, should not. I would not, could not with a goat.
Could you on the boat?
I could not, would not. I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not them in the room. I will not eat them. And on a plane. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me eat. I do not like them with a box. I do not like them with a box. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. Anywhere.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like green eggs and ham.
I do not like them, Sam. I am.
You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may. Try them, and you may. I say,
Then if you let me be, I will try them. You will see.
say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in the boat, and I would eat them with the goats.
And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, so good.
I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. And I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. And I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere.
I do not like them. I do not like green eggs. I do so like green eggs. Thank you, Sam, I am.
Very good job. Let's give them a round of applause for their reading. Good job. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, if you wouldn't mind, we're going to ask a couple questions to you guys mostly about your school. Okay. All right. So who wants to go first? Chloe, can you stand up for us?
What is your school?
What is the name?
What is the name of your school?
Jody, what's the name of our school?
Indian Trail.
Indian Trails Elementary.
Very nice. Oh, hang on. Did you guys have a question for us that you'd like to ask at all?
Let's see. Casey.
What's your name of your school?
Who wants to answer that question for us? Vanessa, what's the name of our school? Can you get up?
Hemlock Creek.
Hemlock Creek. All right, let's have another question. Maline, stand up for us here.
What time do you get out of school?
Logan, get up on your knee.
3:15.
Ooh, that's really close to when we get out of school. What time do we get out of school, first graders? Let's see here. Do you guys know what time it is when we get out of school?
No.
Owen?
4:50.
No, not 4:50. We're not here that long. We get out of school at 3:20. So only 5 minutes later.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That has another question, one of our friends. Jocelyn, what was your question? They kind of go together.
What time is it where you live?
Okay. Jesse, the answer.
2:40.
What?
1:40.
1:40.
It's about exact. It's the same time it is here as it is there, boys and girls. So we are at the same time zone. Pretty cool, huh? So it's 1:40 there and it's 1:40 here. Ooh, that's pretty special. Do you guys have a question you'd like to ask?
Marissa, get up on your knees now. Oh, Marissa wants to know what time you guys go to lunch.
Oh, that's a good question. What time do we have lunch in our day? Ruby? What is that time of the day called? Do you remember?
Afternoon.
Stand up and say noon.
Noon.
Yep, we eat at noon or 12 o'clock.
Who can tell them what time we go to lunch? Marissa, what time do we go to lunch?
12:50.
We go to lunch at 12:15.
Okay, so you guys have not that much later of a lunch than us either. We have pretty close to the same schedule, it sounds like. Anya had a question that kind of goes along with that one. Can you stand up, Anya?
What did you have for lunch today?
It's our hot lunch.
What is your hot lunch today? Rice.
Fish chips. Fish sticks. Steak.
What was that?
Big steak.
Ooh, what did we have? Who wants to tell them what we had today? Owen. Can you stand up for us, Owen? What did we have for lunch today?
Pancakes.
One of their favorites today was pancakes with syrup and strawberries.
You guys had breakfast for lunch?
Did. It was breakfast for lunch today.
Brunch.
It was brunch. Brunch. All right, who's another question for us? Devin, what was your question? Stand up, please.
How many kids in your class?
1, 2, 2. That's what I think.
Same as us.
Wow. Our class is kind of special right now because we had a student leave on Monday, and so we have 21 for this week, but then next week on Monday we're getting a new student, so we'll have 22 again.
We just got a new student about 2 weeks ago, so we were at 21 for about a day, and then we got 22 pretty quick.
Yeah, so their class is very similar to ours, isn't it? Where's that one? Yeah, let's see. Who has another question we haven't asked? Oh, Lexi, why don't you go ahead and stand up and ask your question?
How many recesses do you get?
1.
We just have one recess, but it's 30 minutes long.
Well, their recess is twice as long as our recess. How many recesses do we get at our school? Anna?
3.
Kind of, we get 3. One of them is right before school, so it depends what time they get here. But then we have one with lunch, and then we have one at the end of the day. And how long is our recess? Does anyone remember how long it is? Orion?
15.
15 minutes.
So it sounds like we get about the same, just at different times.
The different times of the day. Yeah, very good. Did you?
We have our one recess is right after lunch.
Oh, okay, so that's nice. Yeah, we've got one right after, a little bit after lunch, and then towards the end of the day we take another break. DJ, why don't you go ahead and ask your question?
How warm or cold is it where you guys live?
How cold is it right now? It's kind of cold right now. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, but it's kind of cold. Do you know how cold it is right now?
Well, it's cold enough that we can't have outdoor recess.
It's cold enough we can't go outside. It has to be 20 degrees, feel like 20 degrees before we can go outside, and it feels like 17 right now.
Oh my goodness. Well, Jocelyn, why don't you tell them about our day today?
We had to stay in 2 because it's below 0.
Yes, we have to stay in because it is below 0. Our rules at our school are if it's below 0, we have to stay inside.
Ours is feels like 20.
Ours is feels like negative 20.
Sounds like you guys love to play in the cold.
Yeah, we do like to play in the cold, but below 0 is just a little too cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you guys have another question for us today?
What kind of toys, what kind of stuff do you have outside to play with?
What do we have on the playground? Logan, what are some things we have on the playground?
Slides, swings, and another playground for big kids.
What do we have on there? Monkey bars.
Monkey bars, spinners, and there's like behind the other playground, there's a big snow hill, but we can't go on it.
Yeah, it gets too icy. But they like the snow hill when they can play on it. So we've got a lot, and we also have some basketball hoops and fun things like that too.
You guys have another question?
Where is your guys' school?
Get really loud.
Where is your guys' school?
Where is our school? What is the name of our town? Who knows what the name of our town is? Grace? Yep, you tell them nice and loud.
WDP, Wisconsin.
Have you guys ever heard of the Green Bay Packers?
You're the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah. Yes.
Some of us.
Justin. We live really close to where the Green Bay Packers play. De Pere is a little city right south of Green Bay. So if you know where the Packers play, we live right by them.
So I have a question for you guys. Are you guys Packers fans?
Are we Packer fans?
Yeah.
We are
Chiefs.
Chiefs fans. I know a couple Chiefs fans too.
We live, Independence for our school is we live about 15 minutes from the Chiefs stadium. So we actually are kind of similar because we live very near our NFL stadium too.
We have a lot in common with them, don't we, boys and girls?
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs. I'll show you on a map where Kansas City is, okay? I didn't pick them because of that. This is all a coincidence. Aren't we lucky? All right, let's see. I think Logan had another question. Logan, can you ask your question?
How many kids go to your school?
Oh, do you know how many kids go to our school? And what do you, oh, yeah, what Logan, how many kids?
It's 300 something.
It's like 350.
Okay, yeah, we're just over 700, I think, at our school.
Wow.
Our school is K-5. What is your school?
Ours, who can tell them what grades our school goes through? Mauricio?
Fourth,
They're at the bottom.
kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth.
Okay, so you have one less grade than we do. Yep. We also had another question. What was the other one that was kind of about that? Oh, yeah. How many first grade teachers? Who has that one? Owen has another question. Go ahead, Owen.
How many first grade teachers?
First grade. How many? Four. There are 4 first grade teachers.
How many do we have, boys and girls? Raise your hand if you know how many first grade teachers we have. Eric? Not 8. You're close.
7.
We have 7 first grade teachers.
That means you guys have a lot of first graders.
It's our biggest group of kids, I think, that we've ever had this year. What's the teacher's name?
Not me.
Oh, no, not that one. The school's name. Elia, go ahead and ask your question here.
What's your teacher's name?
What's your teacher's name?
Oh,
Addison, you can answer.
Miss Cunningham?
What's your teacher's name? Who can tell them our name? My name. Nice and loud. Ruby?
Miss Lambrecht.
Oh. Very cool.
Yeah. Did we get all of our questions, boys and girls?
No.
Ruby, go ahead and ask your question.
What are you learning about in school?
Oh
right
yeah, that's a
now?
fun one. What are some things that you're learning about in school right now?
Let's talk about math. What are we learning in math? Whatever. Get up on your. Everyone else, I need to sit down so they can see kind of. What are we learning about in math right now? We're going to practice it. Close. Okay, hold on. Jody, what are we learning about? So we're learning about she said quick draw, which we're learning about double-digit addition and subtraction with and without regrouping, and we do quick draws to help us. So she said quick drawing in math.
Okay, that's fun. What are we working on in math? We just started a new unit. Who remembers what it is? Eric?
Graphing.
We've been working on graphing and comparing things, like comparing numbers of things.
In Missouri, we do that in December. We kind of have it flip-flopped a little bit.
Yeah, so they learned about that already too. And what are you guys learning about in, let's see, what are you learning about in science right now? Do you guys have a science thing you're learning about right now?
We are getting ready for our next science unit. We flipped science and social studies unit. So I'm going to let them tell you what we learned about in social studies last.
Perfect.
Over it. What did we just learn about in social studies? Tell them really about American.
American symbol.
And we talked about American symbols and the presidents and rights and responsibilities.
Did you learn about that in first grade?
Yeah!
Yes. Oh, fun, isn't it? Oh, is that our last question? Does Sienna have our last question?
Yep.
I think we have just. Okay, we asked that one. So Sienna has our last question.
Does your school have a mascot?
Kind of. We're called the Indian Trail Scouts, but we don't really have like a mascot that comes to our school or dresses up. It's a scout, which is like a person who rides a horse and like scouts out places. Our district is called the Fort Osage Indians, so our mascot kind of goes with the Indians.
Okay, yeah, our school, we have one, we just go with our school district mascot. What is our mascot? Cash.
Oh.
It's, what is it called though? What's the other name for it? What is it, Cash? We're the Phantoms. So a kind of a ghost.
A ghost. We just said, some of us said, ah!
Yeah. It's not a scary ghost. He's a very friendly ghost. And he's funny. Yeah, he's funny looking.
Yeah,
He's running. Yeah, he's a running ghost. Yes, he's on our family. So our school colors are orange and black.
What? Our colors. Marisa, what are our school colors?
Red, black, and white.
Red, black, and white.
Very cool. Did you guys have any last questions?
Do you guys have any a couple more questions? I'm going to think for body basics. Fatima, what's your question?
How big is your guys' lunchroom?
I'm sorry, what was it?
How big is your guys' lunchroom?
Lunchroom, how big would you say our lunchroom is? Orion?
Probably 8 tables long.
8 tables long, and then how do you think, how wide do you think it is? What do you think Well, we have about 7 classes, and we have about 2 tables each. So how many tables would that be? Sienna? What's the double of 7? Eric? 14, about 14 tables. It's a pretty big lunchroom, and we're getting another lunchroom next year.
Wow. That's
We have so many kids, we need more space for lunch.
Let's see. What's your question?
Just put the cards down.
Okay, so she wants to know what you guys do outside. It's really cold, it sounds like, so maybe you guys do different things than we do outside.
What do you do in the snow? What do you play? What do you do, Millie? They play tag, she said. Anything else? Chloe?
Play on the snow hill.
play with the snow and on the snow hill. Anna?
Go on the swings.
They go on the swings a lot still, too. Owen?
Play football.
And play football. So lots of fun things to do in the snow. Kind of like if there isn't snow. Get really bundled up.
You guys go to recess in the snow?
What was that?
You guys go to recess when there's snow outside on the ground?
Right?
Yeah.
We all have snow pants, boots, hats, mittens, gloves, scarves. We love when we get to go out and play in the snow.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Funner than your school. There's no one.
Too busy.
What is your school color?
Oh, I can say this. She asked what are your school colors, so tell us one more time.
You tell them what our school colors are one more time. Orion?
Orange and black and orange.
Yeah, black and orange.
Orange, black and orange. Orange, black and orange.
All right, should we do one more question?
Black and orange.
One more question. Here's our last question, Dana.
What street does your school live in?
What street is your school on?
I don't know. I don't know if you guys know the address of our school. Begins with a W. Does anyone know what that is? Owen? Well, that's where we live, but the name of our street is Williams Grant is the name of our street. And actually, our street is called Packerland until it gets close to our school, and then it changes to Williams Grant.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice to meet you guys. This is amazing. We have so many things in common.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for meeting with us. We really enjoyed it. Can you guys say goodbye? Bye.